Welcome back into North Dakota. Today we are cooking with Cashway. Randall, I need two quick things from you. What we're making and the wardrobe decision for today.
Yeah, so this is my baking cap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that means.
So when we do baking, I wear the cap.
Okay.
And if I don't, you better let me know.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right,
so what are we making today?
All right. So we're gonna make a play on a biscuit, actually a scone. I'm calling it a scone.
Okay.
But it's a drop biscuit.
Gotcha.
And so, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have ham and cheese and green onion.
Okay.
So it's your basic kind of a biscuit recipe,
Okay.
but we're building on that.
Okay.
And the idea of this is it really came from when I was entertaining our family, and we kind of had a lot of people in and out the next morning, and all kinds of stuff were going on, and kind of like the Black Friday, some people would be going, some people are watching football.
Yep.
Like how do you feed everybody? So this kind of came out of nowhere, and I saw this recipe somewhere, like in a healthy, I can't remember what the magazine was. And I'm like, oh, well, I like that, but
try this.
I sure don't like that. So I went full fat version.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Love that. We
All
love
right.
full fat.
So what we've got in here is we've got our flour,
Okay.
our baking soda, baking powder.
Okay.
We have a little cayenne pepper,
Ooh.
salt and sugar.
Nice. All right.
Okay, let's go ahead and turn that on.
Okay. Just to
And,
two.
yep, and then the butter was cut into small pieces.
Okay.
So when I say small pieces, I'm talking about a 1/4-inch dice.
Gotcha. So very.
And in it went. So typically in a biscuit, you kind of cut what they call cut it in,
Okay.
where you kind of break that butter into the flour. Sometimes it might be a little bit more chunky.
Okay.
Sometimes like if you're gonna make a flaky pie dough, it's chunky.
Got it. Makes sense.
But here we're gonna make a little more like a scone or like a biscuit, it's a little wetter. So we
Okay.
don't need to have that.
Go for the wetter.
Yep. So now what we can do is we can turn that off.
Okay.
But by the agitation of that, that's breaking down that butter, and it's kind of completing what really would normally be cutting in.
Got it, okay.
So now we're going to add the rest of the ingredients.
How much ham and cheese would you get?
So it's 2 cups of both.
Gotcha. Okay. Now,
And-
again, you can find the whole recipe on our
Yep,
website,
yep.
valueslive.com.
And what's kind of nice is when you go to the grocery store, you could buy cheese that says 2 cups on it.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
I know. But I mean, the thing is that I used a cheddar, but you could use just about any cheese. You could go to a white cheddar. You could do all kinds of things.
Feeling daring, you can go from cheddar to white cheddar.
I mean, that is a little crazy, right?
What was this one that you put in
And
there?
that's green onion.
Green onion,
Yep.
okay.
So let's go ahead and turn it on real low.
All right. Still to 2.
Yep. And then what you're going to do is you're going to slowly bring that in.
Okay. And this is
buttermilk.
Got it.
Yep. So you can go just like right on the side. Let it. Yep. You can go a little faster than that.
Okay.
There you go.
Look at that.
Keep it going. 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 So we don't want to overwork it too much. Yeah, keep going though. Keep going. You keep going.
I'll keep going. We don't want to overwork the dough.
The mixer will do itself. Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't want to mix it too much. Once it comes to kind of a dough, like what it is now, stop. Okay? So what we don't want to do is we don't want to work that dough too much.
Okay. Makes sense.
Because we want a little flakier item.
If you do overwork that dough, like you mentioned, what could
rest.
happen to it?
Just let it rest.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So at this point, like if you feel like you worked it up too much, then just let it rest for about a half hour in the refrigerator.
Gotcha. That's the tough part then. You got to wait more.
You do, but you're up and people are kind of coming in and out. So now let's grab our scoop.
Okay.
And we're going to have our pan. We got a little liner on there, a little parchment paper, and we don't really need to spray it or anything.
Okay.
And then when we do the scooping, we just kind of want to go in there real, we don't want to super pack it, but we don't want it too loose either.
Gotcha.
But there you go.
Okay. So just a nice little. So how's that? Is that too much?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, you said it looked good.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I could tell when you paused. It wasn't the best scoop there.
Yeah, try not to pack it like ice cream.
Got it.
Just.
We're just kind of picking it up, not necessarily scooping it. All right.
So now we just happen to do what we call a drop biscuit. If you wanted to go ahead and flatten it on a table with a little bit of flour and kind of cut it into a typical scone shape, you could certainly do that as well.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's more meant to kind of be a little looser, a little bit more free-form kind of biscuit.
Gotcha.
And look, those are going to, I love that because all these little edges and stuff are going to get nice and crispy.
Ooh, we love crispy.
Yes.
It's one thing we've learned in this show is that both of us are huge fans of crispy.
So what we'll do is we're going to finish this out.
Okay.
We'll bake it, and then we'll come back and finish it out.
Gotcha. All right, we'll finish these up when we come back. We're cooking with Cashway on Let's Go today.